Hello everyone and welcome back to Attingham Park, where you can see over there that we have a lovely cultivated field. It's stubble tillage technically, and you can see here that the grass is regrowing. I have got a trailer full of hay. That's because our sheep are completely out of hay down here. We have got none left in the shed, and they really need some. So I decided to bring some down from the cows, because the cows just aren't using it very quickly. I don't really know why. So, swing him round. That should do. And touch the hoses. Oh, I have to lower him first. Yes, I do. Forgot about that. And there we go. So, if we unstrap, I've got a feeling I have to. Oops. I've got a feeling I have to unstrap everything. But that's okay. We'll just turn ourselves round. I was about to say without hitting the wall, and of course I did it immediately. And then we can grab a bale. Take this one here at the front, I think. It'll be the easiest to get to. There we go. So 6,500 litres. That is going to last these sheep for a while, I believe. I hope so. Oops. There we go. Right, that's his job done for today, actually. So now, here we go. Don't ask me why the combine's here. I moved it here, and I don't remember why. I've got absolutely no idea. Anyway, what we need is a manure spreader. So, I have already decided which one. It's going to be this. Now, this offers the best width and capacity for the price. We're going to get it with standard. I did look at all the options. There was an option to get 4 extra meters of working width, but for £6,000 I think we can stick with this. So main colour, oh, I quite like the black actually. This is going to be MAN. Well, actually no, it's not. I'm going to be a little bit rude. It's going to be called poo, because that's exactly what it's for. There we go. So that's a big chunk of our money gone. But this is going to let us spread some of that lovely manure around. Slurry wise, we are about to hit the capacity of the cow's tank. So I need to put slurry into the BGA. Problem is the BGA's only got 30,000 capacity. So let me show you quickly. The cows have got 200,000 litre capacity for slurry, and they've almost run out. Yeah, great. The BGA can take 30,000 litres. Now, how much? Oh, I don't have enough to upgrade. Okay, I was thinking of upgrading, but apparently that's not going to work. Right, put those beacons on. Oh, we've got some on here as well. Good. This looks very nice, I have to say. Yeah, let's get over to the farm and we can get him filled up and start working. Right, I'm just going to get started with filling him up. I think he's got an 18,000 litre capacity. I have absolutely no clue how far 18,000 litres is going to go, to be honest. We're almost certainly going to need to refill. And if we do, I think I will lease a belt so that I can just pop the manure spreader underneath. That'll be much quicker, a little less realistic, because farmers don't normally use belt systems to do this kind of job, but I don't want it taking all day, loading up by hand. It takes quite a long time. As you can see, we're looking at about 8 loads, I think. So we've done 3. don't remember how much that is. I think it's about 45,000 litres. I think. Right, so that's 4 loads. I'm a little bit sniffly. The weather's turned today. It was really beautiful, hot, sunny weather this morning. But we're expecting rain this afternoon. This is real life I'm talking about, not farm sim. Yeah, expecting rain, and the temperature's dropped as well. So it's now not so nice. That was load 5. This was the only problem with putting the manure in the grass, is that it's actually quite difficult to see it. But we are almost done, I think. So that's 6 loads. We can fit more by the looks of it. And as with everything that I say on camera I'm going to get done, I've still not set up the joystick. So I am still using a mouse. Okay, so it was 6 and a good chunk. Let's just go and we can fill up and leave him there. There we go. Switch him off. So now it's time for us to get some poo spread. Do I need to unfold him? Okay. There we go, so that brings the gate up. I have absolutely no clue. Oh, 12 metres, okay. That's 12 metres. That wasn't bad, actually. So, I obviously got this cultivated. What I also did was I spread... I went along the edge of this field and I trimmed it. So I actually applied a pathway. The reason for doing that is because I've been complaining for ages and ages about A, the path not being wide enough, and B, having those random bits of grass sticking into our field. So I just made the path wider and moved it into our field a little, which got rid of all the grass. Perfect. So it does mean we lost a little bit of area, but it's okay. Now this field has actually got a very good it's got a very good nitrogen amount already, apparently. That's what it says, but it doesn't appear to be that good. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've decided what I'm going to put into this field yet, either. But we can see we're not actually using anywhere near as much manure as I thought we would. So that's good, in one sense. It also means, what on earth am I going to do with all the manure I've got? I'm not quite sure with that. So, there we go. Right, I just want to quickly come into course play. Which one is it? Clear current course. There we go. I had that annoying, very annoying course showing up in the minimap, and that's not what I want. So, let's get started again. Luckily we do have other fields that need manure spreading, but to do those fields it's going to be significant work to actually get the manure down there. I'm talking about the field that was previously soybeans. It's going to take a very large amount of work to get that down. It's possible, very possible, but yeah. It's going to take a lot of work. Something I'd have to do off camera, moving the manure down there. Okay, well, we are using the manure. Not that quickly, it seems. I haven't decided which field I'm going to do which in, or have I? Maybe I have, and this was meant to be a soybean field, in which case I'm an idiot, because we didn't need to spread anything. Apart from the full fact it's fun to do some spreading. I'll have a look in a second, because I did actually do some planning in the work plan. Let's get this first row done, and then we can take a look. Looks like this will actually cover one full headland. And I think what we've got on this basis at the moment, what we've got in that pile is almost enough to do the whole field anyway. Which is interesting. I know that we've got a problem with lime though. This field does need to spread lime. And that is going... we're not going to get enough stones. Definitely not, because our new cultivator, it's more likely to give us weeds, but... oops, what's going on here? More likely to give us weeds, but less likely to actually bring up stones. So the stones you see on the field at the moment are actually stones from the last time. Right, let's turn him off. Did I decide in the work plan what this field's going to be? This is field 25. Let's have a look. Field 25. Yes, it's going to be soybeans. Oh, you fool! Right. Well, you know what? We're going to carry on anyway, because having... blah, 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 blah. He only needs... He needs 0 for soybeans. Soybeans only need 0 nitrogen. But it does not hurt to have nitrogen in the soil, because we can always use it for the next crop. And the reason we're doing soybeans again is because it is just such a profitable crop. And it's also why I want to get the yield of this field up to top-notch level. So the lime, oh, lime is going to cost us so much money. But it will be worth it if we get even more soybeans. Okay. Apparently I completely missed the trailer, even though I was over the top of it. So I'll have to pick that up after. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Now, I did mention in my Discord server that one of the things I've been busy with recently is preparing my new room downstairs. So I'm in the... we've got a spare room in the house that should really be like a guest bedroom, but we've always used it as my office / recording / gaming room ever since we got here. But in the summer it's very warm up here, very warm. Whereas downstairs in the basement, the Keller, as the Germans call it, it is a lovely, lovely temperature. So I am actually going to be relocating to that room. The only problem is that room was previously the Werkstatt, or workshop. So what that means is I have had to gut it out, and now I have to put some plasterboard up, because one of the walls is just not... it's just the bare concrete. It was previously covered with some wood by the previous owners, but I'm not happy with that. I took the wood down and I'm putting plasterboard up, and preparing everything for the plasterboard is taking a little bit of time. I do like this in the black. I'm a big fan of the Roland colours anyway, but in the black it looks even cooler. So, because this is now turned out to be an unnecessary job, I think I'm going to time lapse until I run out of manure, and once I'm out, then yeah, then we'll move on to something else. I'll see you in a minute. Well, we're using the manure more faster now, and we are now out. So, that is going to be it in terms of manure spreading today. I will get the rest of that manure spread on this field, just because why not? May as well use it, because I can't put it back into the manure heap. What else could we do today? Well, what else could we do? We could head over to our harvester. And the reason I was here, I've remembered, is because I need a header. So let me find my harvester first. Combinations. So that's the only header that comes with him, but there is no reason why I can't take another header, as long as I'm in the right category, of course. So we've got that one for the Fortschritt. I just want a small one. That should work. Very small. What does he normally go with? This, which is 175 horsepower. And what do we have? 180. So it should be fine, actually. Should work with that. I keep opening the wrong one, though. Yeah. So we're going to lease that. It's going to cost me 1,000. Okay. And hopefully, this will all work perfectly. I really hope so. Without a header, he looks like a really wide harvester. I really hate the placement of items here. It's very annoying. It works fine for things like tools that you attach to the back of a tractor, but not for things like harvester headers. Right, now this looks very silly because of the colours, but it's fine. I'm now going to head over to our field and see you down there. So, lovely tall corn ready to harvest. I'm guessing there's a hose or something that needs to be connected on here. Normally there is. PTO, hose, no? So is that all we need? Apparently so. Right. Let's... Oh. He's too low. This is going to be a problem. Yes, this is going to be a very big problem. Okay. Did not realise this would happen. Right, in that case, I am going to have to refund myself for that lease, and I'm going to have to try another header. So, I'm going to go and just mess around to see if I can find a header that doesn't scratch the ground. Back in a moment. I gave this guy a quick test before coming back from the shop. He seems to work, so I'm going to try this one. Hopefully this will be okay this time. Yeah, much better. Much, much better. Nice. Now this field, I don't know. I think I said we'd do root crops in here next time. But I'm not sure what is the best course of action really. It looks like our yield this time is lower than last time. That's a surprise. I didn't think that would happen, to be honest. Interesting. Right, I'm going to get the headlands done, and then when I'm finished with those, we're going to do the whole field as a time-lapse. See you in a sec. Right, this is the last bit of the headland. The cat has just jumped on the desk as well. I've got no idea what she's going to do. Is she going to hit the mouse and make a mess? Who knows? Anyway, we are now going to jump into a time-lapse. Let's get this field harvested.
I've been losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we made it. Wake me from this dream I've been in. I need to get in closer to you. I swear you might succeed. Oh baby, I've been waiting for you. Now we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we made it. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we made it. It looks like we. Oh, it looks like we made it.
Just one very small little piece left then. And as soon as we've done this, I'm going to close the window because they seem to be having a party in the park near my house. They do this fairly regularly. Most of the time it's fine because they tell us about it in advance. When they don't tell us about it in advance, it means it's an illegal party. I just have to wait for the police to close it down. But for now, I'm just going to close the window because otherwise I could end up with a copyright strike if this music appears and YouTube picks up on it. So, there we go. Window closed. Yeah, I'm not getting a copyright strike just because of stupid people on... Yeah, you know. Right, anyway. Ramble over. The cat's back. She's been crying like she's dying. Ridiculous. We cannot fit all of this into the trailer. So, we'll put in what we can. And then we're just going to leave these two here. The trailer and also the combine all need to go down to the other yard. Well, this trailer, this corn, is actually going to get taken straight to the windmill, and the combine lives in the other yard. Plus I can return the header from there. So let's close up. I can't actually close the top, which is annoying, but there we go. Let's turn him off. So, is there anything else we can do today, just as a sort of a quick thing? That poor sheep is being crushed. There we go. How are the animals doing? Cows are good, apart from the slurry situation. Yes, I'm aware of the slurry situation. They could do some more food, actually. That's quite rare for my cows to need more food. Wow. Okay. Sheep are okay, but they will need some more food. So I think we'll just finish the episode by quickly grabbing some stuff. I can hear my cat, but I can't see her. I don't know where she is. Yeah, just top up the animals a bit. Oh my goodness, what was that? That was not driving. Yeah, so we'll dump this into the sheep. He's struggling there with that weight. We do have our weight, there it is. We'll put that on in a second. I am going to have to crush a sheep here. There we go. Yeah, we'll put the weight on. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And I should also, before we finish the episode, I should show you how well that windmill is doing. So, let's just pick him up. Let's have a quick look. So, the windmill has processed about 18,000 litres of sorghum. The wheat, about 6,000. The barley and the corn is processed more. Now that's because sorghum, it uses 15 times per cycle. Wheat, 5 times per cycle. Barley, 30 times. Sorry. And corn 30 times as well, so they are getting munched through very quickly. They're going to run out pretty soon. But the sorghum and the wheat are still going. In terms of flour, we've got 30,000 litres, and as you can see, it's ticking up very quickly. We currently have 38,000 pounds worth of flour ready to be sold in January. We will get it all loaded up onto a trailer before January, so that we can get a good price. Now then, the only thing I don't remember is which category silage falls into. Because as you can see, I've got a bucket load. I was trying to think of the right word there, and I really wanted to use one particular word, but I do try to keep these videos PG. Well, that was where I said I could put a windmill, wasn't it? Right, stop. Stop. Right. Right, Control Shift F. So, cows. Grass silage goes in there. So grass silage is just a base food, okay. And the cows are doing pretty well for base food, actually. So it's moisture food and power food that they're really missing, which means we should give them some grass. I think we will give them 1 bale of silage as well, because we do need to start using this silage. I also have silage in the shed. What? Hey, calm down. I have silage in the shed by the house as well. Look at these lovely little calves. There we go. That's the silage gone. And we can grab ourselves some grass. Now this grass, lovely. I'm very proud of my stacking. You'll be less proud when you find out that actually I did not stack this with a fork. I stacked it by hand. There was no way I was going to be able to stack like that without using hands. Okay. I feel like most of the time when I talk, I'm just talking nonsense. So yes, grass, we can put quite a lot in there. just to give you an idea of what's going to be happening over the next few episodes. In fact, let's back off. I'm going to take both at once. We have got to get all of the grass fields cut, so that's the one in field 26. Also, the one over by the BGA, they need to be cut. And we need to get all of our fields ready for springtime. Look at the compression on those tyres. Wow. Yeah, so we've got a lot of work to do with the fields over the winter. That's both of those eaten up. Okay. Yep, so we could do with some more. Probably another 2, so I'll grab another 2. We're going to need hay. We will also need grass. We don't really need any silage. But what we can do is, if we have too much grass, more than we need, then we can, of course, turn some into silage. But hay is the main priority, because we are running very low on the farm in general. Okay, so those weren't eaten. That's good news. What have we got left? 770, 1676. So they will be eaten. That is going to be it. I'm going to get this stuff sorted. But for now, thank you very, very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.